to hide. To too high. To hide. Too high. To hide.
In the midfield, number 21, and a midfielder, number 6, Harrison Rodriguez.
Hey, welcome everybody to another broadcast of your home team, FC Birmingham Falcons, against Kalonji Pro Profile in an exciting UPSL Premier Division matchup. Both teams looking to move up in the table and get themselves put into playoff position about midway through the spring season. Got an overcast sky today. The lights are on here at Lawson Field. But it's a perfect day for playing and a perfect day for watching some football. So, please, if you're listening to this broadcast, put it down now and get out to Lawson Field and catch yourself some exciting action. Both of these two teams are pretty high-scoring teams, and I think that this should be a pretty exciting matchup as they move forward. Looks like FC Birmingham's going to take the kick. Caleb Sippin standing over the ball and just waiting for the official to blow us into play. Kalonji is coached by Bruno Kalonji, and our FC Birmingham Falcons are coached by Gabriel Gregoire. This is his first season coaching our Premier Division team. He led our Division I team to the UPSL Championship last year and got promoted when Preston Goldfarb retired. Exciting matchup, and let's see how it all plays out. Kalonji moving from right to left on your screen, wearing their white jerseys. FC Birmingham wearing their home blues, moving left to right on your screen. Right now, Kalonji's holding the ball deep in their end. Pretty decent amount of pressure placed on them by the FC Birmingham squad, really making them work hard to get the ball out of their end. Looks like a foul on Alan Garcia. We're glad to have Alan back. This is his first game back in a FC Birmingham uniform. Alan was a key member of our Premier Division team several years ago, suffered a couple injuries, and has gone on to Sunday League stardom since then. Nice play out of the back by Junior Nunez. Junior had a big game in goal last week. 2 PKs by SSL. One went wide, one went into his hands. Saved the game and led us to a 4-2 victory on the road against the I guess you'd call it the sister team of this Kalonji Pro Profile. Soccer Saves Lives. That ball got on the other side of our defender. Ball was shot wide by, I believe it was number 35. Right now, FC Birmingham struggling to get a little bit of possession of the ball. Kalonji's kind of working a lot with the ball, but really going negative more than they are positive. But still would like to see our FC Birmingham team get on the end of it and possess the ball a little ourselves. No real pressure being put on the ball right now by FC Birmingham. Kalonji's just really able to just play with it. amongst their defenders back there. Switch of play by 23. Hoping that this is by design, this lack of pressure on the ball really is just allowing their defenders to just play long balls in over the top of our back. Bailey Harris got beat off the dribble there by number 23, put the ball into the hands of Junior Nunez. Rather easy stop for him. Okay. Ball played forward to Giancarlo Bustamante. Guy's all over his back. Going to be a free kick for FC Birmingham. Team needs to settle down a little bit right now. Kalonji doing most of the ball possession. Looks like it's really kind of lulled our team into a very passive style of play, which is not typically the way FC Birmingham likes to play. We're a little bit more high-paced, a little bit more high pressure. Giancarlo get the ball played up to him. Header goes a little wayward out towards the byline, and so it's going to be a goal kick for Kalonji. About 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes into the game. Neither team really has had a good scoring threat, but definitely there's been more action possession-wise by Kalonji Pro Profile. Ball turnover, that's exactly what we need right there. Turned over in their half. Determined the ball was played off of Manny Mendez there. For a Kalonji throw-in. Again, if you're thinking about coming down to the game, we'd love to have you here tonight. Early yellow card given to Alan Garcia coming through the back of the Kalonji Pro Profile player. Seemed like a pretty quick card there early in a matchup. Allen's going to have to be very careful to have that on his back the rest of the game. Kalonji seems content to just possess the ball in the back until they can try and, spring a pass through the midfield. Oh, that one right off the face of Caleb Sippen could not have felt good from about 4 feet. Even our cameraman's feeling the pain for that poor guy. Camera person, excuse me. Bella Gregoire helping us out. Looks like offsides. He had snuck himself probably about 10 yards offsides there. free kick immediately turned right back over towards Kalonji, though. This is a recipe for a lot of trouble if we just allow Kalonji to possess the ball. Kalonji getting a little bit bolder in their passes forward. Oh. And number 7 pretty much dribbled through 3 guys on his way into the goal. Got a fortuitous bounce where the defender played the ball off of him, and it fell right back into his path, but he still knew exactly what to do with it and scores the first goal of the game for Kalonji Pro Profile, 1-0 in the 9th minute. FC Birmingham is going to have to put a little bit more ball pressure on the midfield of Kalonji, I believe. It just seems like they have too much time to sit there and pick out these passes. Looked like a foul on Caleb Sippen. I think he just stood in his way and ended up getting run into, but call still went against him. Good play by Junior Nunez coming off his line there. There's just got too many people up at the front right now. We've got more runners than we do defenders back because they just don't have any pressure on them whatsoever. Handball on Giancarlo Bustamante. Looked like he got a little bit of a shove in the back, which led to that handball, but bunch up over there. FCB coming away with it, playing it back towards Junior Nunez, playing it downfield onto a runner. Ricky wins that ball. Good tackle by the Kalonji Pro Profile player. One back by Luke Sear. And looks like there's going to be a foul. Free kick for FC Birmingham in a pretty dangerous position. This is an area last week where we had some success playing the ball across the middle and getting ahead on it and putting it in the back of the net. So let's see if we can duplicate that this time. Looks like Bailey Harris coming over to take the kick. And the ball is just kicked harmlessly out of bounds over the goal. Not the kick that we would want from FC Birmingham, not the kick that Bailey would want from him personally. So going to be a goal kick for Kalonji. So dangerous opportunity, really wasted that time. Nice play by Luke Sear. Get those long legs in there. Every loose ball, though, right now seems to be going Kalonji way. Looks like it's going to be offsides on, I believe that's number 23. No, number 35, excuse me. Must have just been a hair offsides. Looked like he was in fairly decent position, but linesman didn't hesitate whatsoever to make the call. Everything with our touch right now is a little bit loose, and that foot of space has really given Kalonji an opportunity to get on top of the ball and take it back and recycle. They're being very patient on their work up the field, really trying to draw FC Birmingham in order to then spring someone loose. Like a lot of tugging on the back of Yoel there that didn't go called. I'd like to see it equally be called on those plays. Again, a long ball played down the field that doesn't really look like it's got a purpose. But I think Yoel was still struggling when he played that ball up. Was still struggling a little bit from the effects of the fouls that did not get called. Good flick on. Luke in the middle. Oh, we got to win that ball. Got to win that ball. Can't get beat on that one. Oh, a nice flick by Caleb Sippin over to Manny Mendez. Unfortunately, does not get on it what he would like, and it falls harmlessly to the goalie. A little bit of pressure, though. It's starting to look better. Number 23 with the foul. It's a couple fouls by number 23. I'm a little bit surprised. He was quick to give the yellow the opposite direction. Didn't even look his way for his second or third foul there. Ball played in. Again, over everybody. We're overhitting that these strikes.
17th minute now. Kalonji leading 1-0 through goal from number 7.
Nice 1-2 passes. Looks like Manny Mendez drifted a little bit offsides. The pass came. I think he was expecting it to come to him a little bit quicker than that. Came just a little bit too late, but good idea and good movement.
Fans, we also have a great food truck in today's game. Taco and hot dog, Chihuahua, they're set up there near the concession area. Check them out during the game as well.
Switch of play by Kalonji. Again, just very patient, not really trying to force the ball up the field. So far, it's paid off for them as when they've needed an individual play, they've been able to make it. Foul by Alan Garcia, sitting on a yellow. Needs to be careful over there. Ball switched and then switched right back the same direction. Again, right now it seems like Kalonji is ripe for a counterattack. They don't have ball's got to get off of players' feet a little bit quicker than that. Nice play by Ricky. Just get it out of danger. Manny Mendez just escorting the Kalonji player out of bounds. Nice play by Manny to win that ball back. Plays it to the feet of Giancarlo. A little bit too hard on top of his touch there, which turns the ball right back over. Ball played out wide. That's going to get out of bounds. We're sitting at about the almost to the 20-minute mark. Right now, Kalonji pro profile with the early 1-0 lead. Really just an individual moment of really nice skill by number 7. Beat 3 guys, put the ball in the back of the net. We need for something to happen good for us right now. And that's what we really need. We need for them to start getting a little bit impatient, start playing these long balls that are really to nobody. And then we need to get possession and start really working the ball and maintaining some forward movement. Unfortunately, all we've really been doing thus far is just, playing the ball long. Dangerous play by their goalie there. We got to win that ball. Nice play by Ricky. Got fouled, but they played the advantage. It's got to come off the foot a little bit quicker. Giancarlo goes down, but referee didn't want any part of it. Looked like number 7 timed his run pretty well. We need to keep him in front of us. Nice tackle that time by Out. I am well up in the booth. However, I sure thought that the defensive player got all ball on that play. This one would really shock me if the linesman who's standing 2 feet away didn't see it like that. They're having a conference right now, and looks like they are taking back the PK, which seems fair. It didn't seem like he had gotten any of the player.
You can't do that. You can't call a PK back after you called it.
Good play by Giancarlo there over to Caleb Sippen. Ricky making the run here. Got 1 to beat. He's playing it back to Bailey Harris. Bailey putting the ball across the middle. Nice ball over to Manny Mendez. Works the. Unfortunately, it was not much on that cross. I don't know if it got deflected by the defender or exactly what happened there, but you would like to have a lot more from your winger than a ball straight to the keeper. Nice play by Sippen to get it out of danger there. And cycling it back around. Nice play by Ricky. Surprised there wasn't a touch on that. The linesman on that side is catching an earful from Bruno Kalonji, who is still hot about the penalty kick that was ruled off. Yellow card given to Bruno Kalonji for his efforts. Hope that discussion was worth it.
Yellow card given to Kalonji's head coach in the 24th minute.
Ball back into play now after that discussion. Sprayed out onto the wing. Whoa! Player takes a little bit of a hard fall there on the track. It's always the danger of a wet track, as cleats and a wet track just don't mix very well.
FC Birmingham would like to thank all of our corporate sponsors for this spring UPSL season, including Mendez Woodworks, Mi Pueblo Supermarkets, Polo Lucas, La Calle, Puma, and Champion Sports Medicine. Thanks to all these great sponsors who make the season possible for us here at FCB.
A little bit better forward movement out of FC Birmingham the last couple of minutes. Really hasn't produced anything, no shots on goal, but a lot more positive soccer. Flick on into the box. Kalonji defenders very, very calm on the ball, playing it out, but plays it directly to Alan Garcia, who kicks it directly out the byline. Again, you'd like to see a lot more productive passing coming from that wing. Started his run deep. He's on sides here. Chips the keeper, but almost makes it through the uprights. But again, Kalonji started figuring out the offsides, I guess, trap, as you would call it, the high line, and starting to make their runs from a little bit deeper to try and avoid being in an offsides position. Ball turned over in a really dangerous spot here. Luckily, the number 11 for Kalonji Pro Profile ended up going, being about 1.5 feet, 2 feet off sides. Sloppy passes, sloppy turnovers. We got to clean that up. This team is way too skilled to make those types of errors. Yes, good work there, Luke. I think one of the things hopefully we're learning as a squad is that one of the keys seems to be just out hustling and outworking the competition. We seem to have a little bit fresher legs, and when we've really put the pressure on, it seems like that's paid off. A good dangerous ball in. Oh, floats to the keeper. Keeper was really nonchalant about that. I'm a little bit surprised at how lackadaisical his approach was. Almost let Giancarlo sneak in there. After Giancarlo's 3 header goals last week, I don't think he's the guy I'd let just sneak in there to get a ball. Nice work winning that ball by Bailey Harris, our right back. Ball's being cycled around. Really, another loose pass. I'm not sure what the passer is expecting the receiver to do in those instances. Good work by Ricky. Ricky's one of the youngest members of the FC Birmingham squad, only 17 years old. Ball goes off on FC Birmingham for a throw-in for Kalonji Pro Profile. A lot of movement for Kalonji. As soon as they give up the ball, they're making runs back through the middle. Throw in for Kalonji. Better pressure right now from FC Birmingham in the middle, but Kalonji is just more than happy to recycle all the way to the back. I feel like the ball's been out of bounds about as much as it's been in play the last 2 or 3 minutes. Long ball played in, really was just escorted back to the keeper by Alan Garcia. Junior Nunez sneaking up, playing a little bit of a keeper sweeper there. Thought we might have had something on there, but defender made a nice wall on Giancarlo to keep him from getting into the play. Ball goes off of a FCB defender for a throw in deep in the corner. Shepherded back again to Junior Nunez, quick to come off his line. He's had a solid first half. Oh, good through ball, just a little bit too close to the defender. Right idea by Luke, just didn't have 100% of the execution that he'd want on it. Out for a goal kick.
Jim got great food truck.
Good slide tackle out by Logan. Going to be a corner kick for Kalonji. Need to mark these guys pretty tightly. Don't want to give them anything sneaky right here before the half. Looks like number 30 standing over the ball, taking the kick. Good header out by Luke. Ball cleared as far as Caleb Sippin. Oh, whoo. Very fortunate there. Punch right into the path of the offensive player who can't react quick enough, and it just deflects out of him for a goal kick. But not exactly the play you'd want for your goalie coming out of the goal there. I'd like to see a much harder punch going down the field. Ball stolen by Alan Garcia, coming up the pitch. Plays a long ball in. Number 7 in on goal. Oh, a big save by Junior Nunez. Once again, they're timing that run. The high line is up, and just catching us flat-footed on that back end. Thank goodness Junior's on his game today and made another big save. Ball dribbled out. I thought it was dribbled out by a Kalonji player, but I guess not. It's going to be a corner for Kalonji. We're in the 35th minute, still 1-0, but these last couple of minutes have been a little bit scary down here at the FC Birmingham end. I'd like to see the ball out of here and going the opposite direction. What I'd like is to see the ball get played a little closer to the keeper and for him to two-hand grab this. And let's get some control. Kalonji player won the header, but deflected it wide of the goal. We elect to play the ball long, and fortunately that has not worked well for us so far this game. Not 100% sure what Luke Sear was supposed to do on that play. He got his ground and kept it and won the header, but evidently that's illegal these days. Bailey Harris winning the header out of the back line. Good work by Ricky. Played off the Kalonji player for a throw for FC Birmingham. Doesn't look like there's a lot of movement, so we're just going to chunk it downfield, which Caleb Sippin wins. Oh, he's got Manny sprung. If Manny can get there, oh, the goalie comes out, makes a nice play. The ball had been just a little bit softer. I think Manny gets on that, and I think we have a tie score. But regardless, a good pitch of play there. Player for Kalonji goes down. Not 100% sure what everybody's yelling about. This is always one of my favorite parts of the game when at least a dozen players who had no idea what happened a moment before are now giving everyone a play-by-play of exactly what did happen. Luckily, the officials on the field did see what happened, and it looks like they're just considering it to be inadvertent contact and we'll just continue playing in the game if the Kalonji player survives. Appears we might need a cart. There is a trainer available at today's game. I'm not sure why the ref has not called for the trainer. I guess he's of the opinion that it's not serious. However, the player's been on the ground for quite some time. I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure what is going on at this point, why he's not been asked to leave the pitch. Typically a stoppage of play that results in 3 or 4 minutes of delay would at least be asked to step off and then get subbed back on. But something tells me we're going to see this guy running around in just a second. Ball in the middle. Oh, that would have been a good one to win right there. It's a nice cutoff there by Bailey Harris. Glad that ball did not spring past him and into the offensive end for Kalonji. We're in the 41st minute. Score is still Kalonji 1, FC Birmingham nothing. Looked like a lot of contact there down the pitch, but it looks like the referee has called a foul here. Looks like Bailey Harris is going to be able to get up. Sometimes you just got to take that hit and move on with your day. But it was a good header forward. Resulted in a free kick for FC Birmingham, and let's see what we can do with it. Got a couple of minutes here right before the half. Would like to see us do something. Ball for Giancarlo. Number 23 is just a load to handle back there. Not sure of his name, but he's a prime player for Kalonji. Wilfred Camden Chupo. And I'm probably not saying that right, so if you listen back to this game, I apologize, Mr. Chupo, but you're playing a great game so far. Number 7 seems to be wanting to bait calls from the referee. He goes down pretty easily for such a giant guy over there. Something tells me that when he wants to get knocked down, he doesn't get knocked down. When he doesn't want to get knocked down, he doesn't get knocked down all that easy. Yeah, I think we would like to see a card go back the opposite direction at this point. We got a card in about 2 seconds on the first foul of the game, and we haven't seen a card yet on any of their teams. So I think we would definitely like to see this the same on both ends of the pitch. Beautiful day outside, a little overcast, but an absolute laser put in by Alan Garcia. Throwing's going to be done by Bailey Harris. He's got a pretty long throw if he chooses to use it. Throws it into Giancarlo. Number 5 has had Giancarlo bottled up pretty good so far. Oh, not what we want there. No reason for a quick throw in, and resulting obviously in a quick turnover. So. Oh. Number 30 with the shot. Right at Junior Nunez. No problem for him. Junior was the keeper of the week a couple weeks ago. Had a great game last week and has really played solidly so far.
Into the 45th minute now here in the first half, official time being kept on the field.
Again, number 7 down. Would like to see a big man like that play a little bit stronger on the ball. Not my favorite type of soccer to go down every time you get touched. Especially after a brilliant offensive play that led to the first goal. And I think what we just saw there is exactly the key to FCB clawing their way back into this game, which is force Kalonji to play fast, and they seem to make more mistakes when they do that. Give them a lot of time, and they seem to be able to pick out the right players. Nice play by Ricky. Going down the pitch. Oh, plays it into Giancarlo. Oh, off the pole. Oh, my goodness. At this field, we have had no luck on the poles. I think that is probably about the 6th or 7th time we've either hit the crossbar or one of the side poles so far this season. Oh, my goodness. Somewhat of a lucky touch there by Kalonji. It's leading to a fast break down the pitch. We're now about a minute and a half into extra time. It's being kept on the field by the referee. I didn't see him signal, so I'm not 100% sure how long we got this half, but an offsides play on number 7 there. A dangerous ball, though. Ball hit inside the box. You never want to see that happen. You know, so far this first half, we've really relied on just playing the ball long, and then, and again, number 7 goes down against one of the smallest guys on the pitch. I'm sure there was some contact, but probably not enough contact to bring that big dude down. But yeah, we've relied on playing a long ball to Giancarlo, hoping Giancarlo can lay it off. And I'd really like to see a little bit more possession-based ball. FC Birmingham is perfectly capable of playing a really nice style of soccer where they're not relying on really the ball to just fall their way. So. Hopefully some adjustments will get made at halftime. Hopefully we get to halftime 1-0 here. We're now in the 3rd minute of stoppage time. So hopefully we'll get to halftime and make some changes and see what happens. Looks like there's a corner kick. Evidently, we're playing an extremely long amount of stoppage time. It's rare that you see a lot of stoppage time in the first half. Shot goes a little bit high and a little bit wide into the grass on the other side of the field. I'm not sure the ball boy is super excited about having to go chase that one. Just an errant kick down the field. Again, just does not feel like we have a lot of purpose with the way we're playing from the back, and going to need to change that. Goalie's got to call a little bit louder for that. Not sure. We're now almost 4.5 minutes into stoppage time. I do know that their guy laid on the ground for quite some bit, but I really didn't feel like it was. Oh, and bobbled. Long shot directly at our keeper, who has played a pretty good first half, but he bobbles it right into the path of Kalonji, and all this extra time evidently has paid off for Kalonji. So 5 minutes past the end of the normal 45, and Kalonji is able to put a second goal in. So 2-0 Kalonji profile.
Their guys are laying all over the floor. 5 minutes. Ridiculous.
No one to blame but ourselves for that goal. That was literally a ball that the keeper should have caught, and he bobbled it right into the offensive player who put it in. So, and of course, the whistle's blown now.
Goal scored in the 5th minute of extra time. Why are you adding 5 minutes?
We're getting ready to go to halftime, and score is Kalonji 2, FC Birmingham nothing. Hopefully, Coach Gabriel Gregoire will go into the locker room and design something up. Typically, this team comes out strong in the second half, so hopefully we'll see that today. Right now, it's time for us all to go get a snack, enjoy halftime, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes with the end of the broadcast.
Time to take a chance to fly, feeling like I'm 10 feet high. Nightmares call, you can't deny. Better find a place to hide. to hide. Here to tell you what I know. No one wants to be alone. Like a virus in your soul. Don't give up and take time to take a chance to fly. Feeling like I'm 10 feet high. Nightmares call, you can't deny. Better find a place to hide. Time to take a chance to fly. Feeling like I'm 10 feet high. Nightmares call, you can't deny. Better find a place to hide. Here to tell you what I know. No one wants to be alone. Like a virus in your soul. Don't give up and take time to take a chance to fly. Feeling like I'm 10 feet high. Nightmares call, you can't deny. Better find a place to hide. to hide. Here to tell you what I know. No one wants to be alone. Like a virus in your soul. Don't give up and take time to take a chance to fly. Feeling like I'm 10 feet high. Nightmares call, you can't deny. Better find a place to hide. Time to take a chance to fly. Feeling like I'm 10 feet high. Nightmares call, you can't deny. Better find a place to hide. Here to tell you what I know. No one wants to be alone. Like a virus in your soul. Don't give up and take time to take a chance to fly. Feeling like I'm 10 feet high. Nightmares call, you can't deny. Better find a place to hide. place to hide. Here to tell you what I know. No one wants to be alone. Like a virus in your soul. Don't give up and take time to take a chance to fly. Feeling like I'm 10 feet high. Nightmares call, you can't deny. Better find a place to hide.
Ball's put back in play. Let's hope we see a little bit more energy out of our FC Birmingham Falcons this second half of the game. Typically, our fitness training and pays off in the second half of games as we begin to really outwork some teams. Got two substitutions in the second half. First is Luke Sear went off for Diago Oliveira, and then Justice Brasher coming on for Ricky Ortega. Cross goes behind goal. Again, right thought, but poor execution, which seems to be plaguing us right now. Hopefully we'll start to convert on a couple of these and make it a little bit dangerous for this other team. Not sure if Kalonji Pro Profile made any changes at half. I'm kind of scouring the team. I don't see any. Manny Mendez, almost got by his defender, but guy sticks a toe out and wins the ball. Number 7, again, strong on the ball. Something tells me he's about to go down. Across the field. Shot goes off of a FC Birmingham defender. Played out for a corner kick. So the first real scoring threat of the half is going to go towards Kalonji Pro Profile. 47-minute mark. Opportunity happened because the Kalonji team loves to flood one side of the field, and what they did is they ran a second runner from the midfield on the far side who ended up being just unmarked. Good win by Bailey Harris on that side. Looked like it was a handball there on number 11, but did not make a call again.
Substitutions for FCB at halftime.
Going to be a throw in by Bailey Harris on the far side of the field.
What in the...
Long ball played down the field. Kalonji possessing the ball, moving it around pretty quickly, making an FC Birmingham chase. Exactly what you'd want to do with a 2-goal lead. Foul on the far side, Justice Brasher. Coming through the side of, I believe that's number 31, Mark or Kevin Diaz. I think we saw Kevin last week in our last matchup. So evidently Kevin's playing around the league. Maybe we'll see him next week. Whoever we're playing then as well. It's not a good look. Long ball played to the corner. Going to fall to the feet of number 10. Alan Garcia all over it. Plays the ball out for a throw in for Kalonji. Could be another throw in for Kalonji. Number 10, placing the ball into the box. Got a lot of FC Birmingham players around him. Looked like maybe a little bit of contact into the back of Giancarlo. He has not gotten that call all day, though. Oh, and the call goes against Giancarlo. Looked like the defender number 4 had him hooked pretty good, but the referee didn't see it that way. The ball's going to be going the other direction. Kalonji players down right now, so I figure we're going to add at least another 10 minutes to this half. I suspect that won't be the first or the last time that there will be an extended amount of time spent down on the pitch. Nice win by Logan Sawyer. 2 FCB players in the same space running into each other. Oh, a good win by Manny Mendez off of number 4. Winning a throw-in for FC Birmingham. A little bit better ball possession here. Let's see if we can get across to finish. Oh, here we go. Sat up perfectly for Giancarlo, who got his body under that ball and unfortunately placed it over the top of the bar. It's a good goal-scoring opportunity for FCB. Looks like Bailey Harris is being taken off the pitch. I'm not sure if he's hurt or something else, but looks like Cedric Dorina is coming in to play center back, and they're going to shift Yoel Bakayo over to the other side.
Substitution, 52nd minute, exiting number 17, Bailey Harris, and entering the game, number 2, Cedric Dorina. 54th minute now, still Kalonji 2, FC Birmingham nothing. Fans, don't forget, great food truck we had today, taco and hot dog Chihuahua. Go check it out.
Yeah, Bailey Harris, who just got substituted off. Ball rolled nicely to Giancarlo. Unfortunately, shot straight at the keeper. Would like to see a little bit better placement on that ball for sure. I know he would like to. But as I was saying, I think Bailey Harris took a shot in the first half to the back. Was getting seen by the trainer at halftime, and potentially that's one of the reasons why they got him off the pitch. Good track back by Justice Brasher.
Once again, FC Birmingham would like to thank all of our great corporate sponsors for this spring season, including Mendez Woodworks, Mi Pueblo Supermarkets, Polo Lucas, Le Collier.
Ball being played around by Kalonji right now. It's 55th minute. Score still 2-0, which is what it was going into halftime. Ball played out of bounds by Kalonji, looking to spring it wide, but I think energy level, sense of urgency has got to be a little bit higher for FC Birmingham right now in this game. Definitely the next goal has to be an FC Birmingham goal. Cannot be.
Go.
Quick ball put into play to Manny Mendez. Fortunately, no one ran with him, I guess.
Ball now, Bill.
Ball played into the middle, and the goalie comes down with it. Yeah, if I'm Kalonji, I have no reason to move the ball if I'm not going to get pressured. Ball collected by Junior Nunez. Everything just a little bit too slow right now for FC Birmingham. Thought we would see us coming out of the gate a little bit fresher in the second half, but unfortunately, Kalonji looks like they have a little bit quicker step to the ball right now, so we got to see things change a little bit. Foul called on Caleb Sippen. Loose ball falls back to number 7. He's got it in the box, looking to unload, and off the crossbar. Wide open header for number 25, who thankfully places it over the top of the crossbar. Too many Kalonji players to try and beat back there. We're just we don't have enough players moving forward, just support. Ball over the top. This time he is onside. Nice recovery by Alan Garcia. Right now, Kalonji's playing a little bit of keep away with the ball, really working the ball at will. Falls to the feet of number 7. Not a guy we want to see because he will go down. And again, just a very wayward ball placed down. I guess relieving some pressure, but just turning the ball right back over to Kalonji, who is more than happy to have possession and work the ball around. Nice win back by Justice Brasher. Caleb Sippin on the ball. Foul, not sure what number, but a foul against man marking Caleb. Going to result in a free kick. I'm assuming we're going to play this ball long. Ball gets to Giancarlo Bustamante, headed to the side of the goal. Not really sure what's going on. Ball put the ball back into play, and everyone on the field ignored it. We have another sub. Looks like Caleb Sippin is coming off the pitch, replaced by Piero Salazar. So Piero can bring some energy to the pitch.
Substitution in the 62nd minute. Exiting the game, Caleb Sippin entering the game. Number 16, Piero Salazar.
Nice ball by Cedric to the front. Just a really not a great touch by Justice up there. Ball popped up in the air and turned it back over to. Looks like the first yellow card of the game for Kalonji on number 35. Coming through the back of Logan Sawyer.
We don't know who he is, not on the roster. Yellow card issued. 63rd minute, Kalonji number 35. He's not on the roster.
Yeah, looking at our roster, we don't really have a 35 who just committed that yellow card, so we will just say Kalonji team yellow card.
There's no number 35.
Ball played again harmlessly to their goalkeeper. We've really got to find a way to if we're going to play that as long balls, to find a way to play it a little bit away from this goalie. Seems like everything's just fallen right into his path. Nice win there by Diago. Oliveira tries to squeeze the ball in. Nobody out on that far side of the pitch. Ball played through. Junior Nunez quickly gobbles it up, though. Not sure who was, I guess that's Yoel's side of the pitch. He had gotten sucked up into the play and had a runner coming down that right wing. Or, excuse me, left wing for them.
Quit holding the balls.
Ball tipped off of Kalonji. Looks like it's going to be a corner kick for FC Birmingham. Kalonji player tried to save it.
They three-touch balls. It should be one touch. You know?
Corner kick getting put in here by a newcomer to the team. Plays down at University of Montevallo. And first game for FC Birmingham. Good ball into the middle. Oh, ball sitting there. Oh, again, we hit the pole.
Who's offside?
Ball ended up in the back of the net, but I'm not 100% sure who they called for the offsides play there. I think he's claiming that it actually hit the crossbar. I'm not 100% sure. There's a lot of action really fast there, but that was the call on the field. Funny enough, that was the call on the field last week that went against Kalonji and resulted in a Kalonji player being red carded and missing this action today. Nice tackle there by Piero. A lot of activity there. Looked like could have been called a couple times before that, but at least the action's starting to ratchet up a little bit here, and we're starting to see some activity out of the FC Birmingham team. Again, I feel like our best ball is when we're making them have to make decisions. That was not great, close range passing there by two FCB guys. Everything just has a little bit too much pace on it, not enough finesse to actually, the pass has to be able to be received as well as get to the player. So
He has to give him the shin guard.
number 13 onto the pitch for Kalonji. Didn't see who the other gentleman was that came on, but they had two.
There's no number 13 on the roster either.
Not sure who number 13 is. He is not on our roster and just entered the game on the far side, or side closest to us. Looks like he's maybe playing right wing. And looked like number 7 thought he was well offsides, but they said that he was held on. A great play by Junior Nunez, who knew nothing about that. So missed opportunity there by Kalonji to close the game out. Really thought that was going to be in the back of the net if it wasn't an offsides. Justice Brasher's not shy to get a foul called against a player guarding him. Ball goes into the keeper. A little bit of a swipe by number 7 at the goalie there. No contact made, though. Ball over the top, played. A nice header by the goalie. Looked like Giancarlo was going to beat his man to that ball, but then at the last second, goalie came in and made a nice header. That is into the parking lot across the street. Number 25 coming through the back of Diago Oliveira. And a yellow card for dissent for complaining about the call. He's had quite a few fouls today, so probably deserved the yellow card anyways. So he got his money's worth at least. Ball played in by Junior Nunez. A little bit too quick for the referee's liking.
Yellow card, 7 minutes
Number 25.
Number 25, Tony Tiente.
Number 7 making a run down the pitch. He's starting to get a little bit winded. It's a big frame to be carrying around out there for 70 minutes. '71st minute though, still Kalonji, the guests, up 2-0 over your hometown team, FC Birmingham Falcons. Ball's in the center to Manny Mendez. Trying to hit Justice Brasher. Now making the overlap. I'd like to see Manny take on his man right there. He's got the skills to beat somebody off the dribble.
They go down on every foul.
Number 13 back to number 7. He got a touch in a very offside position. Ball played in quickly to Diago. Problem is we play the ball in quickly, and we don't really have anybody up there to support. Nice play by Justice Brasher, touching it around. Great. Kevin Diaz going into the books. That'll save us the trouble of getting a pick. Kevin's been moved. It looks like he's moved back towards left back as they're trying to solidify this 2-0 lead. Kalonji realizes they don't need any more goals.
Another yellow card issue this time to Kalonji's number 31, Kevin Diaz.
Long punt by the goalie. Going to be headed back to our goalie. Oh, a good win there. Pieros out quickly onto the ball. Ball played across. On to Manny. Oh, off the goalie into the crossbar. Corner kick. We just simply cannot seem to buy goals at home. Another ball into some woodwork. It's a great pass, though, from the outside. That's the kind of pass I really have been hoping to see out of FC Birmingham. One that is controlled, measured, and is going to go to the player, not just hopeful. Oh, Cedric Jarina running a header across the middle. Unfortunately, another header that goes over the top of the goal. But Cedric's a tough guy to mark. Runs about 6'2", 6'3", and trying to see who's coming on the pitch here. Looks like Manny is dropping back to left back, and we're going to be putting Juan Dominguez in at left winger. Juan's still coming off of a bit of an injury. Oh, very dangerous ball there. If John Collar could have gotten his foot on that.
Number 77, Juan Dominguez. 76th minute now here in the second half. Still Kalonji 2, FC Birmingham nothing. Fans, don't forget, great food truck over there this afternoon. Taco and hot dog, Chihuahua. They'll be open after the game as well.
Very hopeful ball there, played by number 13. Straight to our goalkeeper. Again, the possession is looking a lot stronger for FC Birmingham right now. Unfortunately, looks like Diago took a little bit of a knock on the ankle. He's stretching it out. Looks like he's going to be able to continue. Ball falls to Diago Oliveira off of the layoff and played wide. Really need something good to happen right now. We don't want to wait too late to try and get this first goal. Ball played out of bounds by Logan Sawyer. At this point in the game, we really need those balls to get kept on the pitch so that we can get control and go the other way. I know he's trying to be cautious, but I think at this point you need to take a couple chances. Kevin Diaz coming off the pitch. I think this is the last sub that Bruno Kalonji has. He's done a nice job with his subs. He didn't have a very deep bench and has used them in a manner that seems to have kept his team pretty fresh. Offsides on that far side.
That's a yellow, kicking it away.
Not really sure what's happening here. Looks like the player did not come on the pitch with his right equipment, and so he's being allowed to go back to the bench. He'll be joined back on the field by a yellow card for not wearing his shin guards onto the pitch.
Kalonji sub for a equipment violation.
Ball being played in by Junior Nunez deep. And just another one of these really hopeful balls. I feel like we do so much better as a team when we're possessing the ball and working the ball up the field more methodically. I'm assuming that this is a strategy that the team has been told to execute, though, because it's definitely been something that we are pretty adamant about doing, just playing the ball long to Bustamante. Runner down this right side of the pitch, but Junior Nunez has it covered. Quick pitch out to Juan. Oh, a very loose ball. Very fortunate that Cedric saw it as well. Only about 10 minutes left in regulation, along with whatever stoppage time that the center ref decides to add on. Really need to see something positive from FCB soon in order to make this game interesting. They really, at this point, though, Kalonji is dropping, 2 super deep, and then they're playing 4 across that. So basically 6 back. I think that's a moment where I'd like to see Juan go through the player to try and get to that ball. Nice work there by Juan to get it off the big man. Through the back. That's in. Oh, it's just right outside the box. Right outside the box. Wow. Only about a foot. We've had an advantage in the middle. Both Bustamante and Cedric have gotten their head on the ball. Unfortunately, not able to keep it on frame. But hopefully this will be a well delivered ball that results in FCB putting one in the net. Oh, just wide. Another yellow card, this time for number 7. Looked like he was complaining about the last call. Yeah.
Yellow card in the 83rd minute issued to number 7 for dissent.
Manny Mendez cycling it back to Cedric. Cedric over to Logan. Cedric to win that ball in the middle. Unfortunately, he goes straight to Kalonji midfielder. Defender over here, number 13, looks to be very young, but is quick to the ball every time. We're now starting to run out of time. We got 6 minutes left in regulation. I'm not sure who they called that on FCB, but regardless, it's a foul for Kalonji, free kick. Kalonji understandably taking their time sending over this ball. Taking quite a few minutes to get this ball kicked off. And ball played just up the pitch, turned over back to Kalonji. Good flick on. Oh, wow. Little surprised that does not result in a foul, but Manny Mendez with the tackle there. Oh, got to be a better touch than that. We had runners on both sides. Nice touch by Cedric. Outside by Manny, over to Juan. Turnover there. Yellow card. Looks like number 5.
Minute yellow card, the 6th of the game for Kalonji, issued to number 5.
Ball is going to be played in by Diago Oliveira. He's going to get the, once I believe it's Harrison is able to get up, ref needs to go ahead and just mark this off. I don't know why we're waiting for the player to get up to mark off the 10 yards. Not 100% sure what the conversation is about. Could that be the second yellow card potentially? Again, not really sure what that conversation was all about, why the referee needed to speak to Mr. Kalonji over there, but he felt like he needed to. So hopefully we'll get those minutes back on the clock, as obviously we didn't have anything to do with that conversation. Need a really good, hard-driven ball here. Need someone to redirect it into the net. Oh. Cedric got good contact on that ball, and it unfortunately has gone deep into the woods. And then an errant throw from the ball boy has put the ball behind the goal. So lots of seconds right now ticking off this clock at a time where we can't really afford them to. And now 2 balls on the field. So not really great work on the sidelines for us. Need to win that ball right there. That's out of bounds. All right. Really no reason not to throw more bodies than we need up at front at this point. Card on Juan Dominguez, number 77. Not 100% sure what that was all about. He was calling for his own yellow card to be handed out. Honestly, at this point, I think it's very fortunate that Juan is still on the pitch.
SCB yellow card in the 90th minute issued to number 77, Juan Dominguez. Official time in the second half now being kept on the field. Three minutes of additional time added on.
Strange. Seemed like there's a lot more stoppages of play in the second half with 3 minutes of extra time added on, and in the first half we had well over 5. So, it's always in the refs' discretion to issue whatever time they feel is necessary, but, just calling the game and watching the game seems odd. Not that I'm sure it would even matter at this point. It just doesn't seem like the fire and the fight is there for this game. Oh, I definitely believe he was offsides. Ball played out to safety by Logan Sawyer. Looked like keeper was calling for that ball, but evidently there was some miscommunication, and so the ball gives them to a throw-in. Now resulting into a corner kick for Kalonji. Second ball on the pitch. Very smartly by Kalonji, I will say. Number 13 snuck that second ball out onto the pitch. Surprised that this ball is even getting played into the middle of the field. Another long ball played downfield, played out of bounds by Kalonji. We got about 17 seconds left in this game. And that about sums it up for us right there. Oh, an open net. Unfortunately missed by Giancarlo Bustamante in the final seconds. Wouldn't have changed the outcome of this game, but definitely would have made us feel a lot better. Keeper for the other team, celebrating like the World Cup has just been won. Congratulations on the win, Kalonji.
Final score, Kalonji profile 2, FC Birmingham 0. We want to thank everybody for attending today's game. FC Birmingham will be on the road next week in Atlanta versus Georgia Athletic. Check out the live stream to watch that game.
Two, FC Birmingham 0. Really, today just wasn't ever our day. We just didn't seem quick to the ball. Really, just didn't seem like our passes were connecting properly. And then, obviously, many chances in front of the net, and just could not capitalize on any of them. Really didn't pressure the goalkeeper at all. It was more us missing the frame than it was him making any type of saves. But regardless, it's a 2-0 win for Kalonji. They needed that win badly to move themselves back up the table. And unfortunately, it's going to drop FC Birmingham down a little bit towards an area we don't want to be. So next week we will be back on the pitch against Georgia Athletic, a team that we know very well. Played them in the playoffs of Division I last year when they got their promotion with our second team. So should be a fun match, and join us. I'm sure it's going to be streamed probably on Atlantic Sports Media. So I hope everybody has a good evening, and we will see you then.
Nightmares call, you can't deny. Better find a place to hide.